Alright travelers, I will be doing a giveaway in 7,000 subscribers, so hit the subscribe button, like this video and drop your UID and server. Okay, something big is cooking in 6.3, and I mean really big. Columbina might finally be getting her own dedicated artifact set. And that's not just hype for the sake of hype, this could completely shift how teams around her are built, especially with how she interacts with those lunar mechanics. Now, before we get into all the juicy leaks, the new Mondstadt artifact set, and some very interesting Q&A that clears up a lot of confusion. But before we dive headfirst into banners, you know that feeling when the perfect character drops and you're not ready? Let's fix that. Save up to 25% at lootbar.gg. Right now there is a limited time discount for all-in-one pack, and the 6,480 pack is just $69, not $100 like in-game. That's a $31 saving. Choose your pack and enter your UID and server, and you'll receive the crystals within 2 minutes. First-time top-ups can earn double crystals. There are currently thousands of creators collaborating with Lootbar, which proves its safety. I use Lootbar for my giveaways too, so I genuinely recommend it. New users get an extra 10% off, while returning users still score a 5% discount. Hit the link in my description and save big. The more we look at 6.3, the more it feels like the Columbina era is officially beginning. So, Columbina, the third Fatui Harbinger we'll likely be getting, has been one of the most mysterious characters ever since she appeared in the Teyvat chapter trailer. But now, leaks are finally painting a clearer picture of her role. At high constellations, she's expected to function as a main DPS, scaling off the number of Nod-Krai characters in your team. Think of it like how Nahida empowers Dendro teams, except here, Columbina brings massive team-wide buffs, plus the ability to trigger all lunar reactions. Her burst even seems to work like Nahida's domain, affecting enemies within a special field. But here's the key. She doesn't buff Lunar Vaporize specifically. That reaction's off the table for her kit. So if you were planning to melt or vape your way through everything, yeah, not her style. Now, one of the biggest community questions right now is, do you need Columbina to make Nod-Krai teams work? And the answer is, not necessarily. If you're not planning to play Columbina as your main DPS, you don't need to force yourself to pull a bunch of Nod-Krai characters. She's designed to enhance those teams, not make them mandatory. But if you do go all in on her, oh boy, you'll have access to a terrifyingly strong setup that scales with her constellations and team synergy. Let me know, do you think she'll become a must-pull for you? Or are you holding off until we see her full demo? Now, this one's spicy. We've got early info on a new Mondstadt artifact set coming in 6.3, and it's got a very interesting twist. So, according to leaks, here's what it looks like. 2-piece bonus. Increases Swirl and Lunar Swirl reaction damage by a percentage that scales with 1/3 of your elemental mastery. 4-piece bonus. When a Swirl or a Lunar Swirl reaction triggers, it creates a small tornado of that element. You can have up to 5 tornadoes active at once, each lasting about 20 seconds. Now tell me that doesn't sound tailor-made for Varka. He's a Nemo. He's from Mondstadt, and the name of the set literally screams Windstorm Chaos. Plus, artifact sets are usually paired with a new major release, and Varka getting his own set means he's definitely not going to be a standard banner character. But here's my theory, and this is purely my take, no leaks backing this up. Since every artifact domain drops 2 sets, there's a high chance the second set could be Columbina's. It just fits the update's pattern too well. 6.3 feels like a Mond plus Fatui dual theme patch. So, yeah, this might be the perfect time for both of them to arrive together. What do you think? Would you rather have a set that buffs Columbina's team playstyle, or one that enhances her personal damage more? Alright, small bonus round, because there's also a name popping up in the leak circles, Jahoda. Apparently, Jahoda's a 4-star quick-swap DPS using a Lunar Swirl mechanic. Now, take this with a massive grain of salt. This info's been circulating via leak flow, and it's far from confirmed. But if it turns out true, that could tie perfectly with both the new artifact set and Columbina's reaction-based design. It would make 6.3 feel like an elemental synergy patch, where everything revolves around these lunar mechanics connecting Mond and Snezhnaya. Honestly, I love when Genshin does that, when lore, mechanics, and region themes start to overlap. It makes the patch feel alive instead of just content dump after content dump. So yeah, 6.3 is shaping up to be a wild one. Columbina possibly getting her own set, a new Mondstadt domain, probably with a Varka tie-in, and some mysterious new faces entering the stage. It's going to be chaos in the best way possible. If these leaks hold up, we're looking at one of the most exciting meta shifts since Fontaine dropped. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you saving for Columbina? Do you think Varka's finally about to make his debut? Or are you just here for the lore bombs and music themes like me? Thanks so much for watching. And as always, may your pulse be gold and your artifacts actually roll crit rate and crit damage for once. Don't forget to like, sub, and drop your thoughts below. I'll be hanging around the comments to chat with you all.